All right, holy November, Batman. It is getting serious up in here. Welcome to another weekly call. I am so excited that you are all here, and literally the whole squad is up in the house. I like to see all of your faces. It gives me time to say hi and catch up, but we can't chit chat this week. We have to get down to business because there is a lot going on in this company and a lot to get excited about. So already almost all of you have heard about the Kudos. Let's start there. It is an exclusive limited edition glitter palette, and the clouds parted and the angels started singing. Ah! Right? Like, I'm so excited, so incredibly excited about this palette. You can buy it individually for $55. You can get it in the Kudos for $85. The Kudos comes with the glitter palette, a cream shadow, a lipstick, and the cream shadow blush. The cream shadow and the lipstick, you can choose your own colors. So make sure your customers know that, because they could think that they only get what comes in the graphic. So please let them know that they can choose the lipstick and they can choose the cream shadow of their preference. They're not stuck with it. And that's $85. So it makes a big difference. If the palette itself is $55, for $30 more, you can get the cream shadow, the lipstick, and the brush. It's a no-brainer. It's an easy upsell. Let them pick their own colors and get that thing. And then you can also pick the anniversary palette in the 2 collections that have a palette option. So just so you guys didn't know, I believe it's the On Fire and the On Fire collection and the Cult Favorites are the 2 that come with palettes. So I think that you could get those, you could sell those collections too, and they can get the anniversary palette in those collections. It's an amazing time to be a part of this company, because in addition to the fantastic Kudos, you're going to have a new reason to reach out to people. They have a presenter perk attached to this Kudos. The presenter perk is the case, the unique trunk case, the selfie case. It is, excuse me, awesome for storage. If you have a lot of makeup, I have a lot of a cash and carry, and I already have a trunk. It's fantastic. You're gonna love it. The new trunk has a mirror in it. It also comes with one of these little ring lights. You'll see the difference that it made in my video here, how much brighter I look by having this ring light on it, how much more vibrant my face looks. And it also comes with a magnetic clip for your phone so that you can set your phone up onto it and do your videos. It's a pretty awesome deal. And you can earn that if you sell 10 Kudos in the month of November. So, you know, you can just start pushing that any way that you feel comfortable. You can do that little graphic that I posted in the team page where it's 10 and everybody gets a gift. And listen, when you give away prizes, we don't have to break the bank with our prizes, ladies. We don't have to give them mascaras. You can buy little cheapio things from Marshalls, like little brushes, little makeup bags, the silicone beauty buds. They're like $5, $4, $3. You can buy very cost-effective prizes. Nobody said you had to give them unique. Now, I do have in my own personal giveaway some unique products, but that's only because I have so much, and I have a lot of white cash, and I have a lot of half offs. So for me, it's totally reasonable for me to give those kind of things away. But work within your limits. No, don't try to do more than you have to. So if you sell a Kudos, if you're white status, your commission is $17 and some change. If you're yellow status or above, your commission is $21 and some change. You never want to give away something that costs you more than your commission. That's just bad business, right? Business 101, don't lose money, okay? So if you're going to play that game, you're going to do those giveaways, make sure you're giving away things that are going to not break the bank. And you could give away collection bags. If you have any extra collection bags laying around, that's a freebie. Didn't cost you anything, but I'm sure a customer would love to have a makeup bag that's branded with Unique, that every time they go to do their makeup, it's going to remind them of Unique and the time that they won something. Good vibes all around, okay? Another thing that you can keep in mind is that if you're selling these kudos on an active party, you are getting rewards and you are going to get hostess credits. So you sell 3 kudos, that's a qualified party. That means you'll have rewards to buy products with for the giveaways. So just be selective, make sure you know. I'm not going to pretend that my giveaway is completely random. I already know the first couple of numbers are going to be the lower value items, and then like the third or the fourth giveaway person to buy one is going to get a bigger ticket item. It's going to build momentum. It's going to build excitement. And as people start seeing other people win more and more, then they're going to want to buy one too, right? So it's very strategic. You don't want to give away the best prize on the very first kudos. Build some momentum to it.
Don't give it up on the first date.
That's one way to put it. Don't give it up on the first date. We're ladies here. We're classy.
And woman up.
Get out of here. All right. Nothing like a little inappropriate comments from Mr. Triplet. Okay. So you can get that selfie trunk by selling 10 of those. It's super exciting. In addition to that, right? But wait, just around kudos, there's more to talk about. There's the namesake contest. And I don't know if you guys saw that in the video that Melanie and Tori did earlier. There are going to be 5 new products that launch next spring, and they will be named after presenters. So, like, I'm so excited. I'm like, what would I would give I don't know what I would give. I'd probably give my next born child to have a unique product named after me. I'm so excited about that. I'm not having any more kids, so it's an easy thing to give away. But you know what I mean? Like, how huge is that your name is on a product and you could say, that's my product. That one right there is my product. And all you got to do is you got to be in the top 5 presenters for selling kudos. So I would imagine that you probably got to sell at least 20 to make even close to like the target, because there are some heavy hitting sellers in this business. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's something to chase, but it's not something to attach to, right? It's nice. If you win it, that's wonderful. If you don't, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da. Okay. Super excited though. It's still another thing, another way that you can, another thing to just be excited about in this business, right? I would love to have a product named after me, but I wouldn't want it to be called the Peggy. I would want it to be called the Marie. Do you think they would let me specify? Don't call me by my first name. All right. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So then the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the Lash and Carry app. This is going to be huge in your business. It's a download. You go into your iPhone apps, your Apple app, go into your Apple apps, Google Lash and Carry, and then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to make point of sales immediately. So if you have a friend that lives in your neighborhood that wants to buy a palette that you have sitting over on your counter, you can use the Lash and Carry app to take their payment and save their customer record in your back office so that you can run reports, and it'll help you follow up with customers. It'll help you remind customers if they need to reorder. It'll give you a good gauge of who bought and when. And this is huge for me because, as I've said before, I've sold $65,000 in product in my time with Unique, and 53 or 54,000 of that was through my own account because I do a crap ton of cash and carry. So it's going to be amazing, and you guys should download that right away. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about as we go through this list of amazing things is that when Melanie came on to the live earlier today, she hinted about some exciting things going on later on in the month. There'll be more products, more bundles, more things. Black Friday's coming up. 8 days of prizes, or 8 days of presents, or something along those lines. Last year they did 7 days to Black Friday, or maybe they did it at Christmas time. I'm vague in the exact timing of when they did it, but they did a daily bundle, and every day it was a different bundle. It was a 30 to 40% cost savings on each bundle, and you could only get that bundle that day. They also did free shipping. So it was huge, right? Because you could get the bundle every day. You didn't have to worry about paying shipping each and every time. So your customers could get all 7. And then if you sold all 7, then there was a prize at the end for you, or whatever it was. It's really awesome. It's time to start thinking holiday extravaganza. And one of the ways that you can start thinking about doing that, this is what I was just thinking about in my own business, and I wanted to give this nugget to you guys, is that you don't want to wait to prepare for Christmas until December. Right now is the time that you start sowing those seeds. Like, it's true because Walmart has all their Christmas shit out already. Like, everybody is starting to plan for Christmas, and it would behoove you to also do the same thing. Don't wait. Start doing Christmas looks in your makeup stuff. Start doing holiday party looks. New Year's Eve. Start using the holidays as your theme. In addition, you can do like the little stockings of goodies, and you'll have like an assortment, like maybe a lip gloss, a liner, and maybe a lashes in a stocking, where people can just buy these little stockings from you for like $50 or whatever it breaks down to. And then the last part of that I wanted to share with you guys that I'm going to do in my own business is that every single customer that buys from me in November is going to get a thank you card with a 10% off coupon for December. Only for December, right? So now what am I doing? I'm stimulating my December sales. November will be your biggest month. December will come up like a good strong second, but November is your chance to really thrive in your PRS. Last year it was my highest sales month. It'll be hard for it to be my highest sales month this month, but I'm going for it. I'm going to give it a try, because in June I had $4,800. So we'll see if we can beat that. We're gonna give it the old college try. But December is also a very good, strong month. So by sending them the thank you cards with the 10% off only in December, you're stimulating a subsequent sale. See how that's strategy, see how it's smart, see how it's marketing at its finest. And it also gives you an opportunity to get personal with your customers. Nobody sends handwritten cards anymore. Holly did from her welcome party, but nobody really does that anymore. And everything's online. You get a text message, thanks. You get a Facebook Messenger, that's awesome. Handwritten cards just mean so much more in today's technology-based era. Okay, so it's just definitely something to think about. I have some cards. I'm going to give them to every single one of my customers. They're going to get thank you cards this month. All right, so it's definitely something I wanted you guys to remember.
Michelle, where do you order the cards from?
I just got them at the, you could get them at Walmart, Target. You could get them at Marshall's, Michael's, anywhere that sells holiday cards.
Okay, thanks, honey.
And they don't even have to be holiday cards. They could just simply be thank you cards. So, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm new to all this.
You're good.
I'm curious, how do you establish the 10% in the system? How do you get it to assimilate that?
So if they want to get the discount, I push all of those orders through myself, because your base commission is 20%. So you're basically giving up half of your commission in order to offer your customers a better deal and incentivize them to buy, knowing that in the end, you're fostering a better relationship with them, and you're also increasing your total volume for the month, right?
Okay,
It's
so
a small,
they would email you their order. And
yes.
write the check to you.
Yep, you know, all the times that you would come over and you would just pay me for it. And like the holiday parties, like, you know, you've been around, you've seen some of the stuff that I've done, all the sales and things that I do like that. I always push those orders through myself, and I flow down my discount basically to them. And I recoup it when I get my commissions later.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
So, but that's a great question, because there's a couple newbies on here and ladies that weren't here during the holidays last year. So also it's a good time to start prepping for the whatever you're going to do around Thanksgiving. So we know Black Friday, we know Cyber Monday. It's time to start thinking about your strategy and what you're going to do. I always do a Cyber Sunday flash sale. It's always Sunday night from 8 to 9 p.m. I do give a lot of great deals, and they always, my loyals, they always show up. Now, half of my loyals have signed up in the last week, but that's a good problem to have, right? Because now all it means is I just got to go out there and find new customers. That's not a problem. That's a good problem to have. But yeah, you give them good deals, and then they'll come back and they'll pay full price next time. That's how I look at it. So it's time to start thinking about that. What do you want to do? What little bundles? Start creating your graphics. Keep a little list. Flash sales are crazy. And if you haven't seen the video on how to do flash sales, Michelle Garrettson did a video on how to do flash sales. And
Marie's locked up.
Yeah, I guess. Anybody else, loser?
I can hear
Awesome.
all of you guys,
Yep.
but you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? It's going to fix itself. I hope it does. Are we working yet?
There she is.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. Sometimes it's a but. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying is now is the time to start putting those, at least start thinking about it. What kind of products do you want to offer? What kind of bundles do you want to do? What do you want to focus on? And start making those graphics, right? So that and then start dropping hints and seeds about it in your group pages, because you want people to show up, but they need warning. Lots of people have lots of things going on this time of year. You can't just say on Saturday that you're going to have a flash sale on Sunday, the day after Thanksgiving, and expect everybody to show up. You got to give them warning so that they can carve out the time in their lives, okay? So that's pretty much what I wanted to go over as far as like the holiday stuff goes. I also wanted to really talk about we talked about it a little bit on our Sunday school, casting a wider net, and and we talked about it last week too. In fact, I don't know if there's ever been a time I've come on here and I haven't talked about the importance of growing a team. You cannot be a team of one. And if you ever think that you want to do anything in this business, you can't do it by yourself. And I know as women, we like to be the only one. We like to think that I can do this all by myself. I don't need anybody's help. It's going to be totally fine. But to really thrive and succeed in this business, you have to create a platform where other women can come in and do something amazing as well. And you succeed by helping them succeed. So all that being said, we've got to recruit. We've got to build a bigger team. That should be one of your primary focuses. There should be 3 primary focuses in this business: parties and sales, recruiting, and then leading those recruits is the 3rd thing, and teaching them the ropes and helping them be the best that they can be. I've said it 1,000 times. I cannot wait for the day that one of you is better than me in this business. I am waiting for it. I cannot wait to cheer you on. I know one of you is going to be better than me. I'm just biding my time. I'm keeping on, coming in here, giving you guys everything I got, just like my kids. I want my kids to be better than me. I want them to make more money than me. I want them to be smarter than me. Not that you guys are my kids, but it's kind of that same like thing. I love you the same way. I want you to shine and I want you to sparkle. And so I'm constantly like looking for the ones that are working and the ones that are doing that. But that would never happen if I didn't try to grow a team. So recruiting has to be an important focus in your business. It has to be in order to grow and promote. You can't even hit pink unless you have somebody on your team. So, I mean, the company is built that way. Okay. So with that being said, the homework assignment this week is to go live about the kit. Now, some of you are new and that kit is coming, and that's the perfect time to go live about the kit because it arrives on your doorstep and it's like Christmas in November. But for those of you that have been around for a little while, it might be time to remind people what really comes in that kit. What is the value? You get 20% off every single sale after that. You guys know all the perks. You're getting the perks, right? So your homework is to go live. And then anybody that goes live and then ends up getting a recruit before next team call next Wednesday will get extra credit and will earn a prize. I don't know what the prize is yet because I don't see any of my prizes sitting around. But anybody that recruits someone between now and next Wednesday at 8:30 p.m., that's what time you have, will get a prize. Easy peasy, right? Go live about the kit, recruit somebody, get a prize. Boom. Okay? And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys as far as business tips and tricks is how to brand your Facebook Lives with your logo. So I'm going to whip up my mouse here and I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to do this really quick. While I'm trying to get this set up, does anybody have any questions about anything that we've covered so far?
The kudos, get your customers to order 10 off your page and pick a number. So you'll reveal every time someone orders one and wins a prize, you'll post about that.
Yep.
As soon as they order and pick a number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But not on my main page. I do that all in my VIP page. You cannot advertise sales on your main profile page. Only in your VIP where it's private.
Okay.
You can't sell things for less than retail publicly. So you have to do it on the low.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question about flash sales.
Go right ahead.
I've been hearing people say in their flash sales that the flash sale can't happen unless everything sells.
So that's one way to do a flash sale. So
my question is, so if you're doing the flash sale and someone buys something and they say they want that, so you say, okay, send me the money. Well, what if they've sent you the money and then at the end not everything has sold?
So that's dependent on the two types of flash sales that you can do. So a quick rundown of the two different types of flash sales. The first flash sale, which is the one that you're referring to, is where someone is breaking up a kit or a collection and selling everything for the price that it breaks down to for the collection price. And the reason why they're saying that flash sale doesn't go until everything is spoken for is because they have to sell everything in the collection in order to earn the collection and have all the money. So that's one kind of flash sale. If you were going to do that kind of flash sale, I would not accept money until everyone had spoken for a product. So I would not say, oh, so-and-so wants the mascara, go ahead and pay me now, because we don't know if everything else is going to be sold. So I wouldn't take the money until I knew that all 8 of those items had been accounted for. Okay? You could do the same thing with the kudos. You could break up the kudos. I posted that earlier in the group where you could, if everyone speaks up for one of these items, then the flash sale will go live and we'll break down these kudos for people, right? So people could get the cream shadow for maybe $20. They could get the palette for $40, whatever. The other kind of flash sale is where you just take items and then mark them down your commission price. So like I would take the foundations and I would say today, flash sale on foundations, all foundations are whatever $39 minus 25% is. Off the top of my head, I don't know what that math is, but whatever that is, right? So that's the other kind of flash sale. And at that point, you could take the money as soon as they speak up for their color, because you're not dependent on the whole collection selling. You're just ordering as many foundations as you can.
So if you're giving them your discount, how are you making any money?
In that scenario, you're not making money. You're breaking even. What I would say is that a lot of times when people buy something at a flash sale price, they usually add on other things, liners, lipsticks, lip glosses, and you would make money on those things. Okay. And you would also be placing these orders on your own party, so you're getting Y cash and half price items. So you are making back something in the form of,
and you're still getting PRS.
And you're still getting PRS. So that's why you're doing it, is to get the PRS, to get the Y cash, and to get a customer. So sometimes people don't want to pay retail, and you might get your very first customer. They've never tried Unique before, but because it was on sale, they're willing to give it a try, right? So you've cultivated this goodwill between you and this customer where they're going to get it at a good deal, but next time they come and order in December, and they're going to pay for full price.
Okay.
All right. It's a marketing strategy to build customer base. And that's what you need to really get high PRS every month. You got to have a lot of customers, because not everybody's going to buy stuff from you every single month. Okay. Only when they need to reorder. All right. So I'm going to share my screen really quick, and I'm going to show you guys how to add a logo to your Facebook Lives so that you've branded yourself. Unless there were any more questions. Nope. Going once. All right, share screen. All right, can you guys see my Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you go to your Facebook page. If you go under the little search bar at the top of the page, you type in camera settings. From camera settings, it'll bring up this page, and you click camera settings. No, that's not it. Why did it just do that? What did I do? Now I gotta remember how the hell I did this. Nope. What am I doing? I totally just did this. Hold on. Maybe, oh, that's not what we need to do. Go back. Sorry, guys. I promise I got my shit together, but right now I'm blank.
Marie, when I did mine, I went to camera effects platform and then it came up.
Camera effects, that's what I needed to type, not camera settings. Thank you. Camera effects, not camera settings. That's the problem. I was typing in the wrong thing. So you type in camera effects and it brings you to this platform. Once you get to this platform, you click create frame. When you click create frame, you click get started. It's pretty like self-explanatory, right? Like you just click the buttons. Here's where it gets a little interesting. You're gonna wanna upload art, okay? So when you upload art, you're gonna wanna upload transparent backgrounds. So that's gonna be a PNG format, not a JPEG format picture, okay? I've already created one myself. See how this says PNG here at the end and it's black, you can't really see it? That's because it's transparent. So see, when I drop it in here, then you can see it in the frame. See how there's nothing kind of like behind the text. It's not opaque. It's transparent, so you can see through it. And then you'll want to drag it where you want it to show up in your live frame. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this for you guys is because I already had this in my lives, but I noticed that because I pushed this logo all the way up like this, do you see where it's like high and tight in that corner? When people were scrolling through Facebook, it wouldn't show up unless they clicked my video and opened it up into full size. So if you're going to create one of these logos, you'll want to drag it down a little bit. Probably 12% might be enough. Maybe I'm going to say 12% is probably enough. And then you'll click. Oh, let's see. Can we see the preview? So this is where it would be in correlation to your phone. So my face would probably be right in the center, and then that would be on the wall behind me. The Beauty Infusion would show up on the wall behind me. So then you'd click next. You would name it. We're going to call this the BI frame. What is today's date? 11.1. So that's how I'll know that this is the most current one. And then you can click next, and you have to select owner for which account you want it to apply to. So I'll want this to apply to my main Facebook page. Okay, that's where it's going to show up, and then publish. And then once it publishes, you would go into your live. You would click this little wand right here. And once you click the wand, before you hit go live, you would go under the frame icon and scroll through to find your frame. You'd click the frame and it would just be there in your background. But it's to access your frame once you create it, it's under this little wand here on your live. And then that way, when you go live, people will see. I'm going to go to my live right now so you guys can see. Not that one. See how you can see it here? The Beauty Infusion, that's my brand right there in the top corner. So now I just created one where it would be right about here instead. Closer to my face. All right, questions about that? If you do not have to have like a fancy graphic either, you can create a transparent word, like maybe just your name, or if you've got I'm trying to think, like I have the House of Beauty, I have the Glam Squad, the Beauty Infusion. That's just text. That's not my actual logo. I just put the text on a transparent background. There's lots of apps that let you do that. So, and in case you were wondering, PicMonkey is a website that'll let you do that for free. So if you don't have it and you're looking for one, PicMonkey is a free website where you can create a transparent background for free. Good. Any more questions? I kind of feel like we talked about a lot today.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my loves, do not forget about your homework. I feel like a mom saying that to you, but it's business tools that are going to help you propel yourself a little bit farther in this business, and I'm excited to see what November has in store for us. I think it's totally going to rock our worlds, and I can't wait to see you all promote. I can't wait to see you shine. I want you to do something freaking amazing this week, and if you ever have questions, you know how to find me. All right? I love you guys. Thanks for coming
Bye,
on.
honey. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.